sorry. Let's see here. Is this better? Can you guys see the little white chicken? Actually, he's the little white dinosaur. Aren't you? You were acting like a dinosaur yesterday. I don't understand why it's saying upcoming. I'm supposed to be live. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. Okay, there we go. Good morning. Hi, Luna. Oh. Hi, Amanda. Can you see Buster? Okay, good. I'm going to grab my coffee. Stay right there, Mr. Boss. Oh, grab my coffee. Losing my mind this morning. You going to play? You got to have breakfast with Dad this morning, didn't you? Did he go to work late? Now he's moody because he went to work. Are you being invisible, Buster? Buster, you gonna say hello? Say hi, everybody. Earl, you're live. It's your time to shine. Earl's the king of the live shows. Aren't you, Earl? So I'm not really gonna mess with Buster a whole lot today if he's just gonna be like that. He got me pretty good yesterday, flew over on my head and was just a little jerk, wasn't you? He was being really moody with me kind of all day yesterday, but he's been a lot better with me. I've been feeding him a lot. Oh, you gonna run away? Shame to yourself. But he was in the chair, propped up on the chair next to where I was sitting, and then Ken was on the other side. And normally I'll tell him, like, go sit over there with Dad because, you know, he'll get me like that sometimes, but he's been a lot better. I guess I just let my guard down, but I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't talking to him. I was just doing some stuff on my computer, and he attacked my head. Didn't he, Earl? Was he being a jerk? So I'm just kind of like gonna, you know, if he wants to be on camera, he can be on camera. If he don't, he don't. Usually Earl is the main event on lives anyway. You can't see Earl. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I was going to say that too. He's on his Barbie house propped up. Or Buster, get away from the Hello. Hello, Earl. Girl. Oh. No, it wasn't. He's out of frame, but he's right by the tripod and he's giving me the stink eye. I see you, Buster. Hey, Willie. There's a lot of toys in there, actually. I just hadn't thrown any out. I might go out there in a minute and do it, but you want some toys? Go over to your room and let me get you some toys out. You want some toys? Oh, here, you like this one. Go play, Buster. Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. Oh, it's okay, Willie. Thank you for being here. I see you, Buster. Yeah, he is. He was like this yesterday. Actually, I'll have videos up of it probably this weekend. Not of him getting my head, but I should have some videos. I have plenty of videos to post from, I think pretty much all of them are from yesterday. Kind of like did a little bit during the day with the storm and all that stuff. Okay, Pam, thanks. Um, but he kind of just was like this with me yesterday when I would try to talk to him and stuff, and I don't know. There's a super moon in there, so he definitely does get moody when there's a full moon. That's a true thing, y'all, for me anyway, in my experience. I thought so. But he's just sitting there giving me the stink eye. Like, I'm in his direct path. Um, are the kids watching, Kara? Yeah, we definitely are. We did. There was like a little tiny branch that fell off a tree out back in our yard. Uh, Kid tied down the trampoline and everything because we were really worried about that. Um, we've had Buster like 4.5 years. Yeah, Annika, I used to work in EMS, and I'm telling you, the moon is a real thing. Oh, okay. I wanted to tell Jocelyn happy birthday. A day late. I love and miss ya, you little turd. Yeah, it is where Perfect Run started. It actually has a sprinkler like system on it that like my grandson likes to get on. I was telling my husband, excuse me, that we should put the water on and let Buster get on there and see what he would think about that. You gonna play, Buster? Ruth, I don't know if you're on, but I got my action part shirt on today. Hey Earl, you on the phone? Yeah, and I know Amanda had put earlier, I need to pin that post, like a headphone alert. Um, they were spraying in the ditch again, or not necessarily the ditch, but the yard, because they're getting ready. I think a new internet company's coming through. I hope they hurry. My internet just doubled. It's $162 for high-speed internet, and I have no other options. I did try like the T-Mobile plan, and it just did not work well for us. So we've got to do something. I mean, I don't even have cable. That is just for internet only. It's ridiculous. No, Max is in here right beside me. I right? It's not like where we used to live in Ohio. You know, and this is the truth. The best internet I ever had was, well, Carrie, you know where it is. The last place I lived in Ohio, which was very remote, and I had high speed, like excellent internet. And, okay, the trash guys are finally here, so I had trash drama again today. Um, okay, I don't think the dogs saw him. But yeah, there's stuff. I'm expecting a package from the mailman, but I've been expecting this package. The package has been in my informed delivery every day for 3 days, and I've not yet got it. So there's that, and then I'm not sure if anything else is coming or not, but they've been spraying around the ditch, so the dogs might bark. And then Earl might bark too, and Buster, huh? We're gonna bark? Okay, Buster. I'm not even gonna try. I think so, but hi Jane. Yeah, we're doing okay here. We supposedly had a tropical storm, but I've had much worse storms. We've had some pretty close calls here with tornadoes, like maybe 2 of them the first year we lived here. And I went through much worse storms in Ohio, that's for sure. We had a little rain and a little wind. I think we did get over an inch of rain, but I think it was still under 2 inches. It wasn't bad at all, really. I mean, we did get some heavy rain at some point. All my family in Florida are fine. My sister-in-law told me they were lucky, but I think it kind of split and it didn't go their way at all. But I saw this morning it looks like there's still some flooding, and it looked to me like Valdosta, Georgia was going to get some pretty bad weather. My friend lives in Holden Beach. They had a tornado, but she's fine. And I do know like Myrtle and Charleston were getting some pretty bad weather, but I haven't seen anything about them on the news. All in all, I think it was better than what we were expecting it to be. Oh, I didn't know that, Kara. That's good to know. Yes, he was a turdy birdie yesterday, too. I like informed delivery, too. I just wish they would deliver what they are supposed to. I guess I shouldn't complain. My mail hasn't been on the ground again since the last time. Oh, you were doing the work in Mindy, Annika. Oh, I'm sorry, Joan. We've had Buster about 4.5 years. If I hit the lottery, Kara, we could move anywhere we wanted. We have family in Tennessee that, you know, we've always been really close to too. And now Kara's there. And Amanda's there, but that was where we were trying to get to when we decided we were leaving Florida, goodness, Ohio. Buster, go over there, please. Go on. Thank you. But it never worked out. We actually, I think the kids were still young. Well, I think it was 2008, 9. Ken actually had gotten a job in Tennessee because we really wanted to move down there. And the 2 days after they told him they were going to hire him, thankfully he hadn't put his notice in or anything at his work in Ohio. They had a hiring freeze with the state. It was a state job. And he didn't get it. So it's just never been meant to be. Because we love Tennessee. 4.5 years. Oh wow, it's cold there. It's cooling off here. That is the one nice thing. Is it cooling off a little your way, Willie? I think we're gonna have some lows in the 60s overnights in the next week, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Which will be very pleasant. Yeah. Oh, that's good. To be honest, I don't think ours did either. Or are you golfing, Earl? Earl's over there saying 4. Sometimes he goes 4, 5. I'm trying to count. Let me play the phone for Earl. Maybe he'll. Hi, boss. Even though it's kind of quiet today. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, it has been. I think everywhere's been pretty hot, unusually. Oh. Yeah, no, Buster's being a stockosaurus today. Hi, Lisa. Buster, you cannot bother the tripod. Go on, go over there. Thank you, sir. You didn't have to go in your room. Yeah, like I said, other than like keeping them off the tripod and my telephone cord, because I use a old phone for lives, and then I have to keep it plugged in, because it's old. It won't hold a charge very long. Without that, I'm really not going to bother him a whole lot today. Like I said, for those of you that missed it, he attacked my head last night, so I'm still a little sore about it. He's been a lot better. Like, he's been doing really well, but I kind of forgot about the moon. That's a real thing. Like, they definitely get moody around moon phases, and the time change really gets them. I have to really be on guard during the time change. Yeah, I actually didn't get to see it, but we don't have a good view of the moon where I'm at anyway. Yeah, that's my rabbit air purifier behind that. Earl's kind of hard to see too. I might move the camera up a little bit, since Buster's probably just going to be in his room hanging out. If Buster comes back out, I'll move it back. Come here, Earl. Come here, bud, Earl. You gonna talk to everybody? Oh, you got a floofy on your head. You got a floofy. Here. Here, come and eat. Get your ball. Come here. You gonna play? Yeah, you should, Kara. They say lives and shorts are the way to grow your YouTube. Oh, I'm going to post later too in the community page, but which Willie's over in Georgia, but Willie has some little kittens he needs to find homes for. So anybody over in Georgia, or I can't, Willie, how far are you from Augusta? Anyway, if you know somebody around that area looking for a little kitten, Willie can hook you up. What? There you go, guys. I forgot to fill your water bowl up. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure that sometimes that has a lot to do with it. You know, he is very close to my husband. But, you know, when a dog doesn't like somebody, I'm like, huh, you know, which I know some dogs are fearful of certain things if they've been in an abusive situation. So I'm not judging people if a dog doesn't, really like you, but I'm just saying like Max one time, we had an internet person come over and they were in the backyard, and I mean Max was just going insane and would not leave my side. I mean, everywhere I walked, he was connected to me. He was very concerned about this person. But when a parrot doesn't like somebody, I don't question that at all. Many parrots are known to pick one person, and that's, Buster has picked, his dad. But he loves me too. It's just, he's a cockatoo. He has a cockatoo. It's just, if you're gonna have parrots, it's gonna be that way. He didn't pick me as his person, and we coexist and it all goes well, and there's times when he's great with me and there's times when he's not. And yesterday was one of those days. And I normally just let it roll down off my back, but for some reason it really bothered me yesterday. I think it's because I had let my guard down. But it was just very out of he doesn't normally do that kind of stuff in front of Ken. And it was just right in front of him too. Yeah, he does love Lauren. Oh, I got all kinds of, I don't know what you would call that, but I've got all kinds of, I got, he's a dogatoo, he's got a cockatoo. Yeah, I come up with a bunch of them. Right, Earl? I'm just a regular comedian, huh? No comment. Hello, Earl. Hello, sweet Earl. He has a floofy on his head. I wish you guys could see it. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. Can I take a picture of you? Earl, it's so funny. Here, you guys, look. He's got a floofy on his head. You're so cute, Earl. Yeah, puns, I guess, yeah. comes EMS again. Poor EMS here, man. They run all day and night. Do you go visit people at nursing homes, Annika? And we love puns around here, by the way, because we're punny. My one daughter, Hannah, and my husband, they go into pun wars, so it's pretty funny. Maybe they'll let me video it sometime, and I can upload it. It's hilarious. And I don't know if the lady's on here with the fried green tomatoes, but I felt like my video I wasn't explaining it right, so I'm going to try and do that again this weekend, and I get a video up for you of how I make fried green tomatoes. I have her name written down somewhere, but I don't know if she's on here. Are you bored? Is that what you just said, Earl? I'm not bored. Answer the phone, Earl.
Well, I'm in the you need to have her phone. She's gonna have her phone.
The dinosaur's back. Let me move it back a little bit. Yeah, Earl's like perching up on there today. Sometimes he gets down and all that. Excuse me. But yeah, he does seem kind of.
Shut up.
What? Did you tell me to shut up?
Hi. What are you doing? The water? Well, that's perfect.
Gonna be one of them days, isn't it, Buster? I think he was like that with me on a live one time. I think you guys got to see the turdy bird Buster once on a live. Pretty sure. So yeah. He might spend a little time in his room later. I have to do that when I clean up anyway. Better be nice, Buster. He's still giving me, look, he's still giving me the stink eye.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, Earl?
Well, I'm out. Okay. Hello?
Well, he's going back in his den. Hi, Nadia.
Hello, Earl.
I'm gonna pin that headphone alert, Amanda. I just finally remembered to do that.
Earl, stop. What? You liar. Oh, you. You liar.
Oh, he is still saying Merry Christmas, but his big thing right now is water. He's like the hydration police, which I do get after Buster about water. Buster, like, he doesn't want to drink water like out of his case. I even got him a new crock, a plastic one that he does seem he is starting to drink some out of it, but we have to take water to him. It's the same with eating, really. We have to feed them. And that's a real common thing with cockatoos. You know, they do want to be a part of the family. Like Buster likes to eat with Dad, you know, things like that. Whereas Earl, he just eats his chop, whatever, you know. I can't really get my birds to eat chop very much. I still try it, but cockatoos especially are, in my opinion, are real difficult when it comes to food. But yeah, he's all about water. You checking on Earl, or you making sure Buster gets his water, Earl? Amanda, I know you said you can't read, but those little hummingbird feeders you sent me, I have to fill those up almost every day to every other day. They wear that thing out. That's their favorite one.
I do. Right. Right. She said, how working.
I just recently had mine. And oh, what in the world? They messed up my prescription or my PD, so I'm probably not going to go back for another year. My vision didn't change to my reading, or my farsightedness changed significantly, but the rest didn't. And I've tried a couple times to get a hold of them. They don't. And they want to charge you now to give you a PD, which It used to just come with it. And it's like $40 or something like that. So, I don't know. But every time I tried to order my new glasses on Zinni, they would tell me something was wrong with the PD. And the dilation made me kind of sick. I've never had that happen either. But I need some new reading glasses because look what Bo did to my reading glasses. He cracked them. They fall off my head all the time too, but. Oh, yeah, that'd be scary. That's nice, Nadia. I didn't know they did that. I have one too. I just don't understand how to how to use it. Um, Amanda, you're typing like me. Years ago, before the internet was huge. I mean, obviously we had internet, but I read about Zinni in an ad, and you know, my daughter that had eye cancer, she has to have very safe, top of the line safety glasses, and they have to be, gosh, I can't think of the name though. You know, where they turn into like sunglasses when you hit the sun, the polarized or whatever, because of UV and things like that with her seeing eye. And they were going to be like $300. And when I first started getting her glasses on Zinni, she was a kid. It would cost me like $40 for everything. The safety glasses that she needed, you know, the lenses that she needed, absolutely everything. Now they're closer to like 80 to 100, but still, but by far so much cheaper than. And our insurance doesn't cover a lot of those features, even though they should because of her having cancer before. But yeah, we've been getting, and they have the cutest frames. I remember when she would get her glasses, she got compliments everywhere we went. Where did you get your glasses? Where did you get your glasses? And I have friends that always say Zinni owes me because we used to post them like on Facebook and stuff. But I love Zinni.
What do you work?
Nice. That's nice, Nadia. Yeah, I agree. And then when my daughter got diagnosed with retinoblastoma, she also had glaucoma. So they have to watch that. So far, she hasn't had any trouble, but I mean, when you have one eye to see with, it put a strain on you. So, you know, she can't see anything without her glasses. And then she gets ocular migraines. And when she gets those, she can't see at all. They're pretty well controlled now by medicine, but she still does have breakthroughs here and there. I wanted to bring that up actually. You know, childhood cancer is like very near and dear to our heart, and cancer awareness. The type of cancer my daughter had, I haven't looked the stats up lately, but I know when she got it 22 years ago, there was only 350 cases per year in the United States, and I think 500 globally. It's very it's common more so in Africa than anywhere else, but it is a very rare type of cancer. But September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, so I probably will try to put a lot of that into the channel. I'm really big on trying to advocate the signs of retinoblastoma, especially now since cameras automatically take the red out and make your eye where it usually would show up as red, it shows up as white, and that's a sign of retinoblastoma. It's also a sign of some other, like Coates disease and some other ones, but I've been on a vision mission, so to speak, ever since that happened to her, and then I'm always trying to, I currently have a close friend whose daughter is on her third bout. She's 15. She's been fighting cancer since I think she was 12. I have 2 other close friends that lost kids to cancer, so it's something that, you know, awareness means a lot to me. No, she's not the one that works at the nursery.
I got a Lord.
Huh. Nadi, you might check and see if you're still subscribed to, because Amanda last week when I went live realized, and she didn't unsubscribe, and I mean she's a moderator, and all of a sudden she said I wasn't subscribed to your channel. There's some funny things going on. You know, I don't want to say because then I'll really mess up the algorithm or however you say that word. But my views are way down, and I'd say that's might be some of it is that people aren't seeing. They're not suggesting them. So, but like, you know, the videos we put out, I'll get the views that I used to get in an hour. It takes 12 to 24 hours to get the same amount of views. It's really went down. I'm not complaining. It just I don't understand like what's happening. So, are you chewing, Earl? You getting your chew on? Hello.
I don't.
Yeah, it's my daughter had large amount of radiation. She only had 1 round of chemo and during surgery, but they radiated her thyroid as well, so she has Hashimoto's, and she already has some nodules, but they check on that, and she's having a really hard time getting her thyroid regulated. When they up her medicine, it's too much, and then, you know, that messes with your mind. You know, thyroid does a lot. So now they just upped it twice a week, and she's going to get her, I think she gets labs in a week or 2 to see if that's helping. So, you know, the treatment, you do the treatment to save them, and then, but the treatment does cause, you know, lifelong issues. But you're just so thankful that they're there, that you manage it. Yeah,
So,
unfortunately, I've had a lot of friends lose. Yeah.
Huh? Well,
I don't know if you can hear Buster, but he's behind his. He's in his hidey hole. Not really a hidey hole, but he's behind his cage. A lot of times that's what he does during the day anyway to keep himself busy. But he got to have breakfast with Dad. Dad got to come home early from work yesterday. He was surprised. I have a cute video of that. And then he got to have breakfast with him because he got to go in late today. So they sent them home early and had him come in late today.
oh. I was out perfect. No, he went more.
Oh no, it's okay. I brought it up honestly. When I brought up, childhood cancer awareness. So, like I said too, I do try to spread the word about retinoblastoma because it is rare, but it still happens. If it's caught early, it's one of the most treatable cancers out there. We were very fortunate, but hers had already spread to a small spot on her bone, and that's why she had to have radiation. So we're very lucky to still have her. So, and I know some kids that, same thing, that's one of the places it goes. If it's not caught in time, it goes to the brain. So it was in her optic nerve and small, like I said, spot on her bone, orbital bone. But she's been cancer free
Oh,
21 years. Aha! So we're one of the lucky ones. Yeah, there's a few like famous people here too. There was a basketball, like an NBA player. His daughter had it. What's that? Who's saying? Willie, you'll probably know this. Angel Eyes. I can't remember his name. The guy saying Angel Eyes. He passed away a few years back, and it was from secondary cancers to retinoblastoma. But he had it as a kid, and he was blind from it. Yeah, I lost a really good friend to pancreatic cancer. It was like 3 months. Lung cancer too. Yeah. He probably wants to come out here and poop, so he has to make me clean it up. Huh, Buster? I love you, Buster. Let me Google.
okay.
Yes, the Jeff Healy band. You're right. Yeah. He passed away.
Oh,
When did he pass away? He Oh wow, he died in 2008. I didn't know it had been that long ago. Oh, hello from Amsterdam. No, Buster. Please leave the. Go on, over there. He's obsessed with my tripod for some reason lately. Normally he's afraid of it, but he's a brave, bold boy now, huh?
Don't.
Oh yeah. I'm watching you, Buster. I can see you. Hey, Butterl.
You know what?
What, Earl? He just said, you know what? That's definitely not our voices.
No. You want water? You want water? No, you don't want your water? Hey, bud. No, you wait. You wait. No, you love your daughter. You know, I love and I eat. I don't shut it. Here. All the way up. Really not and burnt and it'll put and make it too.
Yeah, there's Hannah had unilateral. It was just in one eye. They did some genetic testing years ago that wasn't very good, but they say she doesn't carry the gene, which is good. But as testing, goes on, she'll probably want to do that again. When she got diagnosed with it, all of my kids had to be checked for it, and my husband and I did too. Sometimes kids will have it, and it'll just like go dormant on it, like on its own. So they wanted to be sure that none of us had it. That's what happened to her. I have a picture where she has the white glow as an infant. So evidently, then it just went, because it's a quick growing cancer. And then it must have came back when she was 3, and that's why it was starting to go very quickly. But yeah, the bilateral ones you really have to treat early and aggressively. Oh yeah, I figure I want to say over 90% of the bilateral cases are hereditary.
Well,
I met one person in Ohio. Her son had it. He got diagnosed at age 6, which is very late. They said the same thing with his. His just went dormant, and then it came back. And he had bilateral, and it wasn't hereditary. And it's the only person in their family that had ever had it. So it was crazy.
what about her? Well, well.
Yeah, Hannah had, I think she had 28. I'm pretty sure. Because they added 3. Buster, go over there. Over there, please. Thank you. They added 3 because of her thyroid and pituitary gland. That's one of the. So retinoblastoma doesn't really come back, but it comes back in secondary cancers. And the popular ones for that is bone cancer, osteosarcoma, actually. That's the one my friend's daughter is fighting right now. Thyroid cancer, which she's at very high risk for because of the radiation. But, and there's another one, I can't remember the name of it.
But you're back. Oh. Where are you? Ow. Ooh, open. Apple.
I have to clean this up real quick. And hey, Ruth, if you're on here, will you just let me know that you're on here? If she's not, I might try to send her a little card and check in on her.
Hi, mother. Oh. Don't do that. Yeah.
Hi. Are you gonna be nice bird now? Are you a good boy? He was singing to my husband last night, like in his face, so he recorded it. So you're gonna get the selfie video of that this weekend. And he said, he kind of stopped and he asked him, "Are you a good bird?" And he said he climbed right up to his face and looked him right in the face and said, "I'm a good bird."
Oh.
You were probably trying to convince him because you attacked my head last night, didn't you? It wasn't very nice, was it? Earl, are you making a mess? Oh, back to, do they get along? They kind of just ignore each other. I think Buster would be fine with Earl. Earl is a sassy pants, so I worry more about Earl than I do Buster.
What are you doing, Earl? Well, I got TV island.
If I missed anybody, hello. Like, thank you for being here. And I think I missed a couple that had to leave. I didn't get to say bye. I'm sorry. What? Earl, what the what? What?
She's an apple. She looked out of the crack.
What is it, Wacko? Prince died on one of my daughter's birthdays.
Well,
is it, Buster?
We left for order. So even we are not the street and we're
What? I think he was on his drawer. Don't fly down, Earl. Stay on your drawer. Alright, sass. You being a sass like Buster?
let's talk over this up now.
That's his old owner's voice. And he'll go back and forth with that. He'll use my voice, and my husband's voice, and the other people. And I think he mimics my daughter Hannah a lot now, too. In fact, he said something one day in her voice, and I thought she was out here. I think it was Annika asked me if it bugged me out, like freaked me out to hear him use my voice. It doesn't, because I recognize it. But when he uses other people's to a T that like aren't here or aren't in the room, that's when it's like, oh, it's wild. Hey, Bobo. Yeah.
What you are? What?
I think he has said brat twice.
Robot?
Hello, everybody. Yeah, he does that. I call it kamikaze, but he does, like, he can only go down. He can't fly. Now, the other day, I had went outside to check on some eggs. When I came in, my husband was telling me he flew across the room. I mean, he goes down, but he did fly, like, across the room. He said it was really good for Earl. I don't clip Earl's wings or anything like that. He's not able to fly. Neither is Buster. I guess I should say Buster can't fly right. And it frustrates him, we believe, very badly. But he attacks me all the time if he can even fly just a little bit. But he also almost hurt himself several times while we were trying to get him flighted. He kept flying into windows. When he starts to grow out, it's a real crooked. It's not. Yeah, I think birds flying is like one of the most beautiful things, but for him, it's not at all graceful. He's listening to me. Yeah, he has not been happy with me the last couple of days. But anyway, it's not graceful at all, and he would slam into windows. He got on top of the roof one day. It just, all this craziness. So for his own good and my well-being, we do have to keep him clipped. I know there's a lot of controversy about that, but I worked with my vet and we came up with the best solution for Buster. And Buster is happy, and it has not affected him with the exercise. This boy, he gets his steps in. Don't you, Bus? He's a busy boy. Oh yeah, Tom Petty too, yeah.
No. You mean? Hello? Here. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Carrie Fisher, I forgot about that one too. Yeah.
You mean?
Hang on, I gotta refresh. My live was lagging again. Now I have to watch my own commercials.
You mean? What?
dad was in the Army too. He was a Green Beret. Hi Tina, thanks for being here. If I missed anybody, hello. Thank you guys for being here.
No, should have been like she said right here. Taking for
Oh yeah. I had one of my kids were in the Navy and my son-in-law's in the Navy.
you what you got where you know
Oh, Earl? Somebody needs a new muffler. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, Earl's the live show king, I always say. He's more, I mean, honestly, Earl does talk quite a bit. He's sometimes hard to hear a little bit because somebody in his life mumbled. Honestly, what I think he heard them talking through walls, and that's why he kind of garbles it up sometimes. Yeah. Because he was cage bound pretty much. So that's why I think some of that comes from. But he's very vocal. But he does it more when you're not in the room. So I think that's why in the live show I kind of sit over here. This room has definitely been a better area to have the lives, I think. And I don't hear people say as much that it's blurry on their end. So I think it's been a lot better in here. You do work? Okay. No, you are not getting my... You're not getting my tripod, sir. Not gonna happen today. Turdy bird. Buster. No. I'm watching you. He's been in a mood for a couple days with me. He was like this. Buster, go away from the tripod. Go on. Thank you. Um, every time I talked to him yesterday, you could tell he was just annoyed by me and Earl, what are you doing? I put those videos out there, but then people say he doesn't like you because you're mean. I'm not mean to Buster. I have one bully in my life, and that I allow, and it's Buster. He bullies me. That's right, Earl. It's funny. um, but you know, I do joke around and things like that. But I am not mean to Buster. I do not provoke him in any way, shape, or form to attack my head. In fact, I was sitting there minding my own business on my computer doing some work, but yeah, he's just I'm assuming it's the moon. It's a super moon too, so. Yeah, and you know, Nadia, sometimes it takes you many, many years to figure that out, and I learned that lesson recently, and people don't like it either when you stand up and say, you know, I'm not going to, this is not okay, and I'm not going to partake in it, you know, in that, so. But I'm sorry that happened to you, Nadia. What are you doing, Earl? Oh, are you so sleepy? You're making me yawn.
Well, you make me up. Well, you up. Well, pick up. I. Or pick up. Eat out with it. Yeah, pick up. Hello. What the? Raphael. Huh?
Well, now, Mandarin, and guess what? Still no packages. Oh, I guess I can hope for day 4. I pretty much try to get everything sent to my P.O. box because it's so much more dependable. Although somebody said they sent me a card and I have not gotten it. So I don't know if it may have gotten lost in the mail. But my P.O. box, it's great. And the people there are great. It's my personal mail that I have issues with. Right, Earl? Is our mailman being a jerk? I kind of understood yesterday. It wasn't raining hard, but it was raining, and there was a chance of heavy rainfall. I wouldn't want a package even being left on the porch, not knowing if the person was home or whatever. But my internet, my trash, and my mail here suck.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'll have to get in touch with you, Nadia. It's not me, but someone there's a similar experience with someone, and sometimes it's just best, you got to do what's best for yourself and your own mental health and everything. And you hear stories sometimes of people like someone else raised them and then they, got back with the birth parent and everything's la la la, but unfortunately those are very few and far between because most of the time if you didn't raise your kids, there was a very good reason for that. And not all cases, like I said, not all cases, but when you lose your kids like for criminal activity and things like that, and then you think it's just okay to come back, it's kind of not. Oh, I replanted my garden. My garden didn't do very well. I know, Willie, you said you had somebody come get green tomatoes. My tomatoes are not doing well at all, so I'm kind of starting some new ones that I'm hoping I'm going to replant them. I'm going to tear the ones I have out this weekend and then start over with my fall. I had quite a bit of cucumbers, but my summer squash and zucchini squash didn't come up at all. I got the blooms and then nothing happened. So I'm going to try that again, which my seeds were from last year, but hi! So we'll see, but I'd like to start getting some videos when we're outside hanging out with the birds and stuff and show some of the garden. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm the same, Jane. Christmas, Earl.
Earl,
Earl.
what's up, Evie? Where you up, Earl? So you are? I'm checking what you need. Are you done for work? Well, yeah, I love you. She's in a vineyard. Hey, there's a lover. Think about the Earl.
Probably not, Annika, because that's the number one narcissistic thing is that they haven't done wrong. Everybody else has done them wrong. So
You think the water got the war.
are you a Barbie boy? You said something about Barbie, didn't you? Yeah. Are you getting your toys? You're so handsome, Earl. Hey, Maxie. You sleepy? Yeah.
The water?
You want water? Yeah.
The water?
Water? Earl. Everyone stay hydrated. You telling everyone to stay hydrated, Earl? All that hydration information makes you sleepy, huh? You're so funny, Earl.
The water?
You want some water?
That's all right.
That he's talking, so it would have been from him. I didn't say that, so when I come back into the room, 'cause I'm a little further away from the phone than I normally am, so I kind of walk over when I'm talking, and he'll be quiet a little bit. Oh, I'm sleepy. Then when I go back over and sit down, he'll usually start talking again. Calling the dogs. I realize some of the dog stuff is me, but I don't think I sound that snotty when I do it. But Bo is, a puppy, and he's jumped up on the kitchen table before. So when he gets real hyper like that, I have to, kind of command him to stop. But you know how that goes. It's a madhouse in here sometimes. I think that was evident on the live with Earl when I went to put him to bed, and Bo jumped the fence or the gate. Bo can jump all the gates, so he can climb my outdoor fence too. Oh, hi Karen from Germany. Peace is wonderful, isn't it, Nadia?
Lover?
I'm gonna start trying to do more lives with Earl. Since he's like a rock star of the lives, I think. Aren't you, Earl? You a rock star? And if I do, like, I can put the camera closer, because I think, looky here. You could probably understand him a little more. He just said, looky here. You want water? We're good on the water, Earl. Thank you. Mwah. Did you give a kiss? You're so sweet. And I hope Amanda's doing okay. You want some water?
You're lying.
Hey, Early. Yeah, he's something at me. He hasn't done pew pew, does he? Well, he loves dogs because he doesn't understand that not all dogs like birds. It's like we have to be careful when we go out. My neighbors are walking, which their dog is on a leash, but like Buster tries to go over there because he wants to see them, the dog. So yeah, I mean he does definitely like dogs. He thinks he's a dog sometimes. You know, like I said, I think he would be okay with Earl, but Earl's sassy. Earl's sassy with the dogs, and he calls them over because he wants to bite their tail, and then laughs about it, and then he gets whacked by their tail. I promise it doesn't hurt him. Max has a just like wispy tail on the end, but yeah, he calls the dogs over to torment him. When my daughter babysits him, he can do her dog's voices, like their Augie, aka Robert, he has like a whine that he does, and Earl can do it, and it freaks the Augie out, doesn't it? You freak Augie out? But then him and Augie watch Tom and Jerry together, don't you? When you stay at Timmy's house. I was so excited that Kara was going to move down here because I was hoping that Lauren could watch him for me sometimes if we went somewhere. So you really loved Lauren, didn't you? You loved Lauren, Earl? Yeah, we actually thought our family was going to get to go on vacation because of Kara and the kids could have taken care of my crew. Huh. Right, Bud Earl? Hi, Buster. I see you. I don't know if they can see you or not. Yeah, he had to come check on me. Again, I have to refresh. My live keeps lagging. It's weird. No. Earl does. Yeah, he has. He actually, he got Bo one time when we first got him, and Bo like cried. He was like, did the dog like, you made Bo cry, didn't you, when you bit his tail? He's like, well, that's what you do to him, don't you? You tell the dogs to come here and then they whack you with their tail. But you almost get them, you almost buy them, don't you? So it must be worth it. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, I feel you, Earl. I'm tired too. Yeah, Willie, I mentioned it. Willie's in Georgia. How far are you from Augusta, Willie?
Now,
30 minutes, okay. Okay, 30 miles west of Augusta. Okay. My dogs are really, really good. When he gets, they run off actually. Our two little dogs, they're petrified of Buster. Let's see. I wanted to give a little shout out on here today too. I normally, I don't really watch a lot of Weather Channel. Let me try and find this guy. Watch like a lot of the weather people or whatever. Until there's a storm. But I basically watched weather feeds all day yesterday because I don't really trust like certain weather channels. You guys probably know why. And one of them that came up later on in the day was Ty Meadowhead Weatherman, and he doesn't really have a lot of followers, but he's the only one that answered my question because I kept asking about the weather in our area. And he's like, what I really like about him too is he's kind of trying to build a community. I'm really big into that. I think strong communities, that's what we need. Even YouTube to me is a community. What Buster and all this, we have a community of people that, from all over even. So anyhow, I just want to give a shout out to him because he answered me and I really appreciated that. I had been asking people all day for like this area and nobody would, which they're a really big channel. The other ones were, but so I'm not like mad or anything, but like this guy took the time to look up and answer me, so I appreciated that. Yeah, Buster's under his cage. Oh, Jane, I'm sorry about your mom. My mom had Alzheimer's as well. But she didn't. That's not what she passed away from though. But she did have Alzheimer's. Pretty young too. And yeah, I'm kind of not. Usually I try to encourage Buster to come out and stuff, but he's been kind of turdy with me the last couple days, so I'm just letting him be. I think Earl's usually the main event in the live shows usually anyway. Right, Earl? Earl's the man. I've had Buster about 4.5 years, and we've had Earl. I think it'll be 3 years in March. I know I got him in March because I got him, and I'd already had a planned trip to Ohio, and so we got him, and then my husband had taken the week off for us to go to Ohio, and he had him all week, and they were he was doing construction in the house, and so Earl made hammer sounds all the time. Oh, my little hummingbirds out back keeps showing up, just setting off my security camera.
I couldn't look at it.
Ooh. Earl. About a horse? You're getting a horse? Oh, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that. I know I say your name wrong. I apologize. Yeah, he does make fart noises a lot. My son teaches him that. Bubba teaches you all kinds of noises, doesn't he? There's a YouTube where the guy, he just has farting videos. And every time my son comes over, he walks right up to Earl and starts playing that for him. And gets him going. Because he belches at times, too.
Maxie.
My daughter tells me all the time I'm mispronouncing your name, and she says it's Annika. I think I say Annika, but I was an Appalachian and they just won't let it happen, so I apologize. But I call Carrie. I say it wrong too, I think. Yeah, he does talk in my husband's voice. Actually, there was a morning, well, we still had Buddy then, and he said, "Come on, Buddy," and it was exactly in his. I mean, I had to do a double take. Like, wait a minute, he's supposed to be at work, so. Here, no, you're gonna knock my computer down, buddy. Girl. Uh, I'm never. What about the horse? I gotta know about this horse. Oh, did he come back out here? My computer keeps lagging, and I feel like I'm not actually live on here, but here we go. Oh, oh my gosh. I have to share that with my daughter because she always makes fun of me for not knowing things. Buster, you cannot get my tripod. Go, sir. Go. Thank you. You don't have to go in your room. Come back. We want to see you. You getting sleepy, Earl? Is it time for your afternoon nap? Bussy, come back. Sorry, I have to tell him because he's trying to chew up my tripod. I can't have him doing that. He's poking his head out right now, though. Thanks, Nadia. Glad you could be here. Okay, I've heard that one, and I'm surprised they don't use the horse one here because where I'm at, this is horse country. take care take care, Nadia. Thanks for being here. Hi, Buster. You giving me the stink eye again? Hmm. Kara, I don't know you want Buster teaching Jocelyn anything with language. He'll teach her more bad words than she already knows. Oh, he is. Trust me. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad he makes your day. Yeah, this is what my day is going to consist of. I don't know how long this full moon is going to last. I hope he straightens up. You're very cute, girl. No, here, here. No, Buster. That's somebody, that's a name from his old house. Buster, will you say hi? Oh, wow. We don't have a good view of the moon where we live. There's just so many trees, and so I don't know. We just don't get to see it. We have to like walk way out into the yard to be able to see it. But Buster's been being a moody too. Bobo. Well, guys, it's 1, and the dog's, well, Bo anyway, is kind of acting like he needs to go out. And Buster's still just being moody. I do need to fix Buster something to eat too. Well, I mean, he ate breakfast this morning, but I wanted to see if he wanted something to eat. You gonna tell everybody bye, Earl? I think that I'm good for next Thursday. Let me look at my calendar real quick before I go. Oh, never mind, Macros isn't in here. I'm pretty sure I'm good for next Thursday, but if not, I'll put it out on the community page. I was going to try to grab a picture off Willie's video too and post that in case somebody might be interested in a kitten from him. I know he said he's willing to travel a certain amount of distance if somebody can give the kittens a good home. So, and then a couple other things I want to put out on the community page. So, thanks you guys for being here. I'm glad everybody seems to be safe from the storm. And I think I have some pretty funny videos coming out this weekend if I can get them done. Buster's working on the Great Escape. He actually did break one of the stainless steel ties I had. And I had to push his cage all the way up against the wall again because he had the bowl open, the door open. So thanks you guys for being here. Appreciate you.